James Kaufman, World News Report today, March 10th, 2025. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ladies and gentlemen, I would not be surprised if this gentleman got this from my several videos I've done on this, because he gets a few technicalities incorrect. However, there was something called a Smith-Mundt Act back during World War II, and it gave the U.S. government the right to lie to or propagate citizens of other countries. And the original Smith-Mundt Act did not allow the government or government agencies, etc., to lie to the U.S. citizen. So here comes Barack Obama. They're signing a new Patriot Act, 2013, and they decided to include the Smith-Mundt Moderization Act. Well, what that included was all the wording from the Smith-Mundt Act that allowed our government and our government agencies to lie to all the citizens around the world, including the U.S. citizen. Let's see what he has to say, because he's actually got a petition out to have that changed, and I think it should be changed. I've been teaching my subscribers about this for several years now, and if you haven't learned this, it's time that you do.
This is going to be a long one. I hope you stick around. Regardless of what you may have been told or led to believe, the two biggest dangers that we faced over the last 4 years had nothing to do with COVID. Nothing to do with the Ukrainian war, nothing to do with an open border. It had everything to do with government censorship and government propaganda. Now, J.D. Vance and the Trump administration went over to Europe and they spanked the Europeans and said, hey, listen, we're no longer doing what the Biden administration did. We're not going to be censoring our citizens, and we hope you don't do it either. Our shared values mean that, well, if you want democracy to stand, people have to be able to speak freely. The Europeans didn't like it. But what nobody mentioned was the Smith-Mundt Modernization Act of 2012. You see, in 1948, in their wisdom, Congress came together and said, we can't allow the federal government to propagandize the American people like we did the Europeans during the war. So they made the Smith-Mundt Act, made it illegal for the U.S. government and all its agencies to lie to you. Then in 2012, Obama decided, well, he needed the authority to lie to you, so they modernized the Smith-Mundt Act, and for the first time since 1948, made it legal for the U.S. government to lie to you. And here we are. Do you trust the government? No, because we found that they lied to us over and over and over again, and there's no accountability. Therefore, we need to reverse it. And we can only do that by reversing the Smith-Mundt Modernization Act. I'm imploring you, sign the petition at this address right here to be able to tell President Trump we want our free speech 100% back, and we want the government to stop lying to us legally. We want accountability. If it's illegal for you to lie to Congress, if it's illegal for you to lie to the FBI, shouldn't it be illegal for them to lie to us? Yes. The answer is yes. Please sign the petition.
And I personally don't know if these petitions work. I've seen so many of them that have not worked. But his petition is at change.org/Smith-Mundt. And the act that we're after is the Smith-Mundt Moderization Act that allows the U.S. government and their agencies to propagate or lie to U.S. citizens. God bless. Share, subscribe, and always remember, anything's possible in Bizarro World.